Hope everyone's well. I haven't been on for a wee while and I'm just on to give a wee update of the Mini. It's Saturday night, so I'm just going to have a wee drink now that my work's done in the car. This one is the Botanist. It's Isle of Islay Gin 22. Well, I've not tried this before, so we'll give it a wee go. And might as well have a wee drinky while we talk through the car. Yeah, so hope everyone's well. I'll just do that in there. Yeah, so wee bit of ice and that. I like to take this straight. Sometimes with a wee tonic or whatever, but you know. Anyway. It's actually quite nice, this one. It's still getting the juniper coming through, but it's quite fragrant and stuff. Anyway, so I've still got a lot to do to the car. I've been doing a lot of welding pieces and stuff. I've got the back end just about finished. I've lead soldered it. I actually made a video of me leading it and I forgot to hit the record button. I'd already done the part where I was putting this stuff on here, the tin and butter. And silly me, stopped the video and thought I'd hit the record button again and oh, never mind. So yeah, I'd made paper templates and cut the old back of the section off that holds the bumper on. It was too far gone, and I actually made it in 4 sections and then stitched it all together, and I spot welded it on. I went right along it with my spot welder. Just thought it was cleaner. Trying to keep as much rust corrosion away if it's possible for future. And I'll be using this stuff as well. Well, I've been using this a lot. It's not cheap, but you know, I want the car done right. And I use POR 15 a lot too. But what I find with this dinitrol RC 900 Conra Rust, you get it from frost.co.uk. It's one of my favourite places for getting all this stuff. This, you spray it on, 1 or 2 coats, preferably 2. It does take a day or 2 to cure, so you've got to be pretty patient. What happens is when you spray onto bare metal, it turns black. If there's any sign of rust or pinholes or whatever, it will basically convert that as well in the process, and it can be used as a primer. I like to go with wedge primer, you know, just to make sure. I'm the sort of guy that ties my shoelaces 2 or 3 times. It's just me, you know. I always say prevention's better than cure. Yeah, get this from frost.co.uk. It's £34 or something per can, and I've used quite a few cans so far, but I know the peace of mind that the rust is gone. I've killed the rust. So yeah, so another one I go around the car with. I'm going to drop my drink now. That's my that's my Saturday night tipple. 445 Dronix. It's actually a stone guard, but the smell, it's like a 2K paint. It reminds me of that I used in the 90s. It's quite strong, but it cures. I mean, I've actually sanded this down like a spray filler primer. It's excellent. I mean, the corrosion, once you put this on, sills or round, even round arches and stuff, because you can wet sand it down. It's excellent. I used it on several cars. Oh, sugar. Anyway, excuse me, just have a wee drink. It's quite nice. That was quite an expensive gin, but I thought, you know what, once in a while I'll just treat myself. I must admit I do like the Bombay one. the dry gin. However, anyway, enough of that. So yeah, so what I was doing through the week, there was holes about this size all over the floor. I think there was 11 or 12 in total. So I had to cut little discs out, weld them back into the floor, but again, rust is an issue, and I decided to lead solder over the holes as well, just slightly. So I just knocked the holes down slightly and give it a good coat of lead solder, all tinned as well, and I have coated the whole floor twice with the RC900 conver rust from Dinitrol. It's fantastic stuff. So I checked it this morning, it was still a bit tacky, and it's starting to cure now. So my next step anyway is I'm going to get the whole inside of the Mini all keyed down. The floor's pretty much done. It's looking quite good now. So yeah, so we're going to get the inside primed. We're going to get wet sand it all down, and we'll give this inside its base coat and lacquer. So once I've done that, I'm going to mask up the whole inside off from the outside, and I'll get this outside prepped. I'll go over it with a fine tooth comb. There's a couple of era spots here in the window channels and stuff like that, so we'll need to get this cut out, and we'll get that done as well. And then the front end, the subframe is outside, and I'm not bringing it in. The paint is, I've left the paint out there to cure. It's been done with conver rust on certain areas. I've used POR 15 on it. I've etch primed it, and I've covered it with the Dronex, which I'm going to sand it all down, and then I'm going to put POR 15 chassis paint on it. So I'm going to make it look as OEM as possible. That's another bit done. So what else? Yeah, the front end. These pieces here going on the front where the wings sit on, and these didgeridoo-does here. I'm not happy with what's left, so I plan on, I'm just going to cut these out and I'm going to make new ones. I've got a couple of tools, shrinker stretchers. You can get these at frost.co.uk again, of course. They're wonderful. They're one of the best tools I think I've ever bought for shaped metal. It really is. It's amazing. So you can basically get your right angled metal, and I'll do another video of this and I'll show you how to make and shape the metal, but you can curve things and shape things and everything. They're fantastic. So yeah, I can make new pieces for this, not a problem at all. So yeah, so most of the work's done at the back end, just all the cleaning up now and getting it all ready for painting at that, and plan on removing the rear subframe of the car. And it's actually very, very good condition for the car's age. It's a 1990 Mini. This, it's weathered well. It's not wrecked or anything. So I've done the front subframe. We might as well just take the bloody thing off and do the back subframe as well. So yeah, as I say, it's no expense spared this job. I'm putting the best of stuff into it, and you know, it's got to be done right. So yeah, we'll get the outside prepped for painting, we'll get the wings and all that on, and get the front end of the car back together, get the subframe back on. So that's my update so far. We are getting there. As I say, I've got a business as well. Not in the motor trade. I was in the motor trade years ago. So you know, my work takes up things, and my 3 kids as well. And it's the summer holidays, so I've had to keep them entertained. So this has held me back a few times. I've got there's OEM arches, MG Rover, whatever, to go in, and they're very good quality. originally what I wanted to do was I wanted to get like metal flared arches and weld them into the car. And you know, they're been a trial and error trying to get them. There's probably a couple of arches I looked at, and one was a Mark 1 Capri that had slight flares on it, and it was 12-inch wheels that was on the original Mark 1 Capri, so they probably would have, you know, a lot of cutting and doctoring and changing, but I could have probably got them to fit and it would have looked great. But you know, it is what it is. I've got the ABS plastic ones. The only thing is, the bottom of the arches, there's quite a wide gap, and I'm going to have to try and find an original Mini that had these on it with the OEM parts to see if there's some additional trim or something to go along the sides to close it up. If not, what I might do is you know, make some that metal along the edges of the seams, and we'll weld the shape in or something. But you know, we'll work something out, we'll get there. There's just so much to do. You know, nobody realises the work that goes into a car when you're restoring it. It just go on and on and on. Yeah, there's a couple of bits on the front here. There was quite a large bash in the floor where the wheel well is. I've managed to knock that out, and it was the shape. I think somebody hit a large rock or something at one point. Yeah, got that all out. Oh yeah, before I forget to mention, what I'm going to do is the original seals going around all the inside of the floor. I'm going to go over all them again. The seals there are okay, but I thought what I can do is, you know, before I put the Maxmeyer, what do you call it, H's filler primer on, I'll go over it with some sealer again just to make sure. This car should last a lifetime once it's done. It's been a very lucky little car. A nightmare for me because I've already used the PR15 cleaner degreaser inside this car raw all over the car twice. And the reason for that is you know, it's a good thing somebody covered the car inside and out with wax oil, and it was everywhere you put your fingers on it, and you know, oh jeez, more grease. Obviously with painting, it doesn't really agree with it, so it's going to give me a bit of a nightmare. So I need to make sure everything's off. So the whole inside of the car will need to be done with the PR15 cleaner degreaser again, and I will set my dehumidifier in it for a couple of days just to make sure I get it all dried out before I put the actual primer on. What else? I think that's pretty much it in the update just now. So yeah, so things are going to start coming on leaps and bounds with the car. But anyway, it's Saturday night and I'm going to have my little gin. So cheers to you all, and listen, thanks for watching the channel. To say, I've been up to my eyes, just that I haven't made many. I've been so determined to get so many videos done and so many updates in this car, and I've just not found the time at the moment, you know. But you know, we'll get there, and hopefully I'll get more videos done. So the time you start editing and everything else, then I'll look at my watch and it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I've got work the next day, and so on, you know. So yeah. However, Saturday night, guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Ciao. Cheers. Nice. Another thing as well, I forgot to mention, see this stuff? This is a product, Starchem Sin Strip. If you ever went back to the 1980s, 1990s, early 1990s, you had a paint stripper that acted like ballistically rapid. Yeah, it's dangerous stuff. You got a wee tinted splash in your skin and you felt as if you had a cigarette burn in your hand. Well, anyway, don't buy Nitromers. It doesn't work anymore. You'll be there for days and days. If you want to strip paint instantly, Starchem Sin Strip, by the way, this is the bomb. This works. Just thought I'd add that wee tip in as well. Good stuff. I can't remember where I got this from, but I got it online. If you Google it, you'll get it. Brilliant stuff. Highly recommended. Oh, caught me. It's supposed to be a professional video. It's not supposed to sit on camera. Right, I think the gin's gone to me. Got a wee bit left, so. Right, okay. That's it. I'm out of here. Night.